Hello students, welcome back for another session of our class 9th, chapter 5, coordinate geometry. In our previous classes, we have discussed about what is mean by Cartesian plane. A Cartesian plane, that means a plane surface can be divided as 4 equal quadrants by the help of x-axis and y-axis. The line which is drawn horizontally is known as x-axis. The line which is drawn vertically is known as y-axis. These two axes will meet at one point. The intersection point of x-axis and y-axis is known as origin, where x value and y value both are zeros. So these two axes will make the plane surface into 4 equal quadrants. So quadrant 1, both are positive, x coordinate and y coordinate both are positive. Quadrant 2, x is negative, y is positive. Quadrant 3, both are negative, x is negative, y is negative. Quadrant 4, x positive, y negative. So these all information we have learned in our previous class only. Now along with that, in the exercise 5.1 and exercise 5.2, addressing a certain place, showing the direction. So go straight, move to the right hand side, go left, and opposite to this, opposite to that, street 1, street 2. By taking the reference of some other objects, we are showing a particular address. That means to locate a particular thing, we need a reference. So without the reference, we cannot show directly. So that all knowledge we have learned on our previous class only. Exercise 5.1 we have completed. Exercise 5.2 also we have started and we completed up to 3 problems. In those 3 problems we discussed about the coordinates of x and y. So x coordinate is known as abscissa, y coordinate is known as ordinate. These all we have learned in our previous class only. Now let us continue with the class which we have completed in the previous class, continuation there onwards. Exercise 5.2, question number 4. In this question number 4, graph already it is given on the graph sheet. Some points are located. We have to tell the information regarding the graph. By looking at the graph, we have to answer certain questions which are given. Let us see the graph what is given now. See exercise 5.2, we have already covered up. Question number 1, 2 and 3 are completed. Now question number 4, write the following based on the graph. So we have to look at the graph now what is given in the book. See the graph is given like this. Okay. So here x-axis and y-axis both are intersecting at point O. So some points are given P 5, minus 4, R minus 2, minus 2. Here P is 5, minus 4, R minus 2, minus 2. And here N is given on the x-axis at 4. Here A is given. We have to write the ordinates of this coordinates. And here one more, it is Q. Here one more point, it is M. So here the coordinates of point R minus 2, minus 2. Coordinates of the point P 5, minus 4 are given. The remaining points L, N, Q and M are not given. So what is asked in the question? By looking at this graph, we have to answer it. The first question is, see the first question, the ordinate of L, the ordinate of L. Next, second one, the ordinate of Q. Second one, third one, the point denoted by minus 2, minus 2. And the next one is given question, the point denoted by 5, minus 4. The point denoted by 5, minus 4. Next, the abscissa of N, the abscissa of M. So there are 6 questions. So these 6 questions, so looking at the graph, we have to answer. First of all, let us write the coordinates of the points which are not given. We have to look at the graph and we have to mark the coordinates. Let's see first Q. So Q, what are the coordinates of that Q? First we always start with the x-axis. So here Q is here. So from here you just move your pencil towards the x-axis. So where it is touching here? It is touching 3. See, from Q point here, slowly you move towards the x-axis. It is meeting at 3. That means x coordinate is what? 3. X coordinate is 3. Now from Q, move towards the y-axis, left side. Where it is touching? It is touching at 7. That means what is the y coordinate now? Yes, 7 is the y coordinate. So the point Q is what? 3 comma 7. Next point M. In the similar way, so from point M you just move toward the x-axis. This is horizontal line is the x-axis. So when you move toward the x-axis, you are meeting at minus 3. This is minus 3. So point minus 3 comma, and y-axis is what? 7. So minus 3 comma 7. This is point M. Next point P already given minus 5 comma minus 4. R is already given minus 2 comma 2. Then one more point is L. So L x coordinate is what? Upside, you move towards the x-axis. What is there? It is minus 7. So minus 7 comma. Next y coordinate, that is also minus 7. So both are minus 7 comma minus 7. So we have got all the points now. And then n also there, one more, which is on the x-axis. The point which is on the x-axis, its y coordinate will be the 0. But x value is how much? 4. So it is 4 comma 0. 4 comma 0, n is. Now look at the questions, what is asked here. The first question is asked, the point of L here, the ordinate of L. Ordinate means the y coordinate is called ordinate. So ordinate of L, that means here the point L is what? Minus 7 comma minus 7. The first one is known as abscissa, second one is known as ordinate. That means ordinate of L is what? Minus 7. Ordinate of L is what? Minus 7. So you have to write the answer as minus 7. That's all. Next, the ordinate of Q. That means the point Q, y coordinates. So point Q, y coordinate in the graph. Let us check. Point Q, here it is. Point Q, y coordinate is what? 7. So here only 7 you have to write. So the ordinate of Q is what? 7. Next, the point denoted by minus 2 comma minus 2 in the graph. In the graph, the point denoted by minus 2 comma minus 2, what is that? R. The point which is denoted with minus 2 comma minus 2 is what? R. So we can write here R. Here point R. Okay. Next, another one, question number 4. The point denoted by 5 comma minus 4. 5 comma minus 4 in the graph. 5 comma minus 4, what is that? Point P. So answer is what? P. Next, the abscissa of 4. Abscissa means x coordinate. So here x coordinate is 4, y coordinate is 0. That means abscissa is 4, ordinate is 0. So in the question it is asked only abscissa of n. Abscissa of n is what? Only 4. Only 4. Next, abscissa of m. Abscissa of m. M is minus 3 comma 7. So the first one, x coordinate is known as abscissa. So minus 3 is the abscissa of point M. So minus 3 is the answer. Hope you all understood? Nothing, very simple. Look at the graph sheet, write the ordinates and abscissas of all the points. That means x coordinates and y coordinates. You have to put it in the bracket. These are called ordered pair. The first one is known as x coordinate, second one is known as y coordinate. Another name is what? The x coordinate is known as abscissa, y coordinate is known as ordinate. So looking at the graph, so addressing the points and writing what is asked. Okay. So hope you all understood this one. Let's see the fifth question now. Question number 5. State true or false. If false, write the correct statements also. In the Cartesian plane, horizontal line is called y-axis. Is it? No. The horizontal line is known as x-axis. We all know. So it is false. It is false. Why? Because horizontal line is known as x-axis. Horizontal line is known as what? X-axis. So it is false. The reason is what? In the Cartesian plane, horizontal line is called x-axis. It is given as y-axis. That is why it is false. Next one. In the Cartesian plane, the vertical line is called y-axis. Yes, the vertical line is called y-axis only. Yes, it is true. It is true. Okay, the second one is true. Now the third one, the point which lie on both the axes is called origin. Yes, both the axes, see x-axis and y-axis both meet at point O, that is 0 comma 0. X value is 0, y value is 0. So the two axes, x-axis and y-axis, are meeting at 0 comma 0. That is called what? Origin. So it is also true. It is also true only. Okay. Now the point 2 comma minus 3 lies in the third quadrant. So in the third quadrant, x coordinate and y coordinate both should be negative, but here only y coordinate is given negative, x coordinate is given positive. So it do not lie in the third quadrant. So it is false. Why it is false? So in the third quadrant, both x coordinate and y coordinate both should be negative. Here only y coordinate is given as negative, x coordinate is given as positive. So it belongs to actually which quadrant? It belongs to the fourth quadrant, but in the question it is given as third quadrant. That is why it is false. So next question, minus 5 comma minus 8 lies in the fourth quadrant. Here x coordinate and y coordinate both are negative. So it will not lie in the fourth quadrant. It will be lying in the third quadrant. So it is also false. It is also false. So actually this minus 5 comma minus 8 should be lying in the fourth quadrant. Is it wrong? So it should be actually in the third quadrant. It is given as fourth quadrant. So that is why it is false. The correct one is what? This both are negative. It should be lying in the third quadrant. So it is false. Next one, the point minus x comma minus y lies in the first quadrant where x is less than 0, y is also less than 0. If both are less than 0, both are negative, I already told you it should be in the third quadrant. It is given as first quadrant. So it is also false. It is also false. The reasons which I told you, that reasons also you have to write. Okay. So hope you all understood this one. Now look at the sixth question. Plot the following ordered pairs on a graph sheet. What do you observe? So you have to plot these all points. First one, 1 comma 0, 3 comma 0, minus 2 comma 0, minus 5 comma 0, 0 comma 0, 5 comma 0, minus 6 comma 0. So let us see how to plot these all points on the graph sheet. So look at the graph sheet now. This is the graph sheet. You all know you should have the graph sheets. So graph sheets, first of all, you have to divide it as 4 equal quadrants by drawing the x-axis and the y-axis. So horizontal line is known as x-axis, vertical line is known as y-axis. I already told you. You use the scale and draw exactly from the middle. You draw the line. So x-axis horizontally, you have to draw one line like this. Okay. As I am showing you now on graph sheet, you should draw by your own so that you will understand. Okay, straight. So this is x-axis. You have to mention here by marking arrow mark here x-axis. Okay. Now this side, left hand side, you have to show x dash or to show x dash like this. Okay. So right hand side x, left hand side x dash. Upon x you have to keep one line like this, x dash. Okay. Now vertical line. So from the center you have to divide it x-axis and y-axis. So 4 quadrants are made. So like this. So upside you have to write as y-axis like this, and the downside bottom of the graph you have to indicate as y dash. So here as you can see, now the graph sheet look like this. After making into 4 equal quadrants, it look like this. Okay, hope you are seeing. So x dash, top side y, and bottom y dash. Okay, like this the graph sheet should be divided equally as 4 quadrants by the horizontal line and vertical line. The horizontal line is known as x-axis The vertical line is known as y-axis. So now let us mark the numbers on the x-axis and y-axis. See how to write the numbers like same like number line. So from the intersection point of x-axis and y-axis you have to write the numbers. The intersection point of x-axis and y-axis is known as origin, where both are zeros. So from here right hand side all are positive, left hand side all are negative. So here left right side you have to mark all positive numbers 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 like that. How many lines are there? That many marks you have to keep. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. You can continue how many lines are available in your graph sheet, that many you can continue. Then left side also you have to mark negative numbers. Okay, so like this. So left side will be -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8. So up to -8 I am able to draw in my I am able to mark in my graph sheet. So this is my graph sheet. So like this, on the x-axis marking of numbers is completed. Now on the y-axis, so above the x-axis all are positive, below the x-axis all are negative. So upside now, upside it will be positive all. Like this you have to mark numbers on the graph sheet. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So equally 1 centimeter 1 centimeter. So it is here 7. Okay, then 8, here 9, here 10. 1 centimeter each number, marking it 1 centimeter distance between them. Okay, so now down negative. So here -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9, -10. So like this on the x-axis and the y-axis you have to mark the number. On the x-axis from the origin right side all are positive, left side all are negative. On the y-axis from the origin upside all are positive, downside all are negative. So like this you have to mark the numbers on the x-axis and y-axis. After that let us plot the ordinates what are given in the first question. See first here it is given 6th bit first question. What is given? 1, 0. 1, 0 it is there first. 1, 0. 1, 0. How to plot 1, 0? Here first 1 on the x-axis 1, on the y-axis 0. So this is what 1, 0. That's all. 1, 0. This one. 1, 0. X is 1, y is 0. That's all. Next 3, 0. 3, 0. That means on the x-axis 3, y-axis value will be 0. That means here this is 3, 0. Only 3. So 3, 0. Next -2, 0. So -2 is here. So here 0. Y value will be 0. Here only. -2, 0. Next -5, 0. So -5, 0 on the left side only. So here -5 it is here. -5, 0 means here it will be -5, 0. Right. Next again 0, 0 which is origin. 0, 0 the intersection point of x-axis and y-axis, origin. Next 5, 0. Here on the x-axis it is 5 and y value will be 0. 5, 0. That's all. Next -6, 0 left side. So left side -6, 0 here it is. So after -5 the -6 is here. So -6, 0 it will be here. So here -6, 0. So after marking these all, so what you observe, what do you observe, that is the question. So what you observed, whatever the points we are marking on the graph sheet, all the ordinates, that y values, see y coordinates all are 0, 0, 0, 0. That is why these all points are lying on the x-axis. So what you can write, observation, you should write down here, observation, otherwise on the lining side. So the lining side, graph sheet have left hand side, right hand side, lining side portion is there, no? So the points what are given, sixth question, first bit, first points are given, what points are given in this? So that points you should write, the question points what are given, 1, 0, 1, 0, next 3, 0, next minus 2, 0, next minus 5, 0, next 0, 0, next 5, 0, again minus 6, 0. What you observe, these all points, if you observe closely, we can see all the y coordinates are 0. Since all the y coordinates are 0, observation you should write, observation. What is the observation you made by drawing these all points, by plotting these all points on the graph sheet? By plotting these points, on the graph sheet, we observe that all these points lie on x-axis, Why? Because all the ordinates, that means ordinates, you also can say y coordinates of the points are zeros. That is why these all points, when we plot on the graph sheet, these all are lying on the x-axis only. You can see here all the points consisting the y coordinate as 0 only, 1, 0, 3, 0, minus 2, 0, minus 5, 0, 0, 0, 5, 0, minus 6, 0. So each and every point consisting the y coordinate as 0. If the y coordinate is 0, the point will be lying on the x-axis. So since all the points are having the y coordinates as zeros, these all are lying on the x-axis only. So all these points lie on x-axis. Hope you all understood how to plot the points on the graph sheet. By plotting these all points, we observe that since these all points consist y coordinates as 0, these all are lying on the x-axis. Hope you all understood. In this sixth question, one more is also there. So 0, 1, 0, 3, 0, minus 2, 0, minus 5, 0, 0, 0, 5, 0, minus 6. This. Here you see, if you observe, these all are having the x coordinates are 0. That means abscissas. That 0, 0, 0, 0. Abscissa means the x coordinate is 0. If the x coordinate is 0, the point will lie on the y-axis. That means, as in this graph sheet, the previous one, these all points are lying on the x-axis. Now the second question, all the x coordinates are 0. That means the points will be lying on the y-axis vertically. So since the x coordinates are 0, the points all are lying on the y-axis. That is the observation you have to write for this question number 6. So with this question, we have completed our exercise 5.2. How to plot the points on the graph sheet. What observation you made by plotting these points on the graph sheet. If the x coordinates are 0, that will be lying on the y-axis. If the y coordinates are 0, that will be lying on the x-axis. That is the observation we are find out by plotting these all points on the graph sheet. Hope you all understood today's class. So in the next class onwards, completely every question is related to graphs only. Everyone should have graph sheets. So let's meet in the next class to draw some more graphs. Thank you very much.